My darlings, let's get one thing straight from the very top. Whenever the royal family starts to drown in scandal, whenever the House of Windsor is on fire, there's one name they throw into the flames to distract the world: Meghan Markle. It's the same tired royal circus act. The moment Prince Andrew makes headlines for the wrong reasons, out come the hit pieces on Meghan, like clockwork, like a reflex, like a desperate, smoke-filled cover-up. Because heaven forbid the British press focus on the real royal rot, the one still hiding in plain sight under gilded ceilings. So instead they turn their fire on the Duchess of Sussex, the woman who dared to walk away, thrive independently, and build an empire without bowing to the palace machine. But this time, my loves, we're not buying it. Today, we're tearing apart the latest propaganda spin from the Daily Mail, exposing the obsession behind the Meghan versus Vogue narrative, and shining a light on how the courtiers and tabloids collude to bury royal shame under Meghan's name. Because this isn't journalism, it's deflection, it's projection, and it's high time we rained the truth loud and clear. Let's start with the timeline, shall we? Last Friday, Prince Andrew was forced to relinquish his ducal title and honours, a headline that should have rocked the monarchy for weeks. But barely hours later, the floodgates opened with fresh attacks on Meghan Markle. Not on Andrew's disgrace, not on accountability, on Meghan again. This isn't coincidence, it's a strategy. For 6 long years, the pattern has stayed the same. Whenever Andrew's scandal resurfaces, Meghan suddenly becomes the problem. Whenever King Charles's popularity dips, Meghan becomes the distraction. And whenever Prince William stumbles, Meghan becomes the headline. The British establishment has turned her into their favourite lightning rod, their human shield against scrutiny. Enter Alison Bossoff of the Daily Mail, who published what can only be described as a fever dream disguised as journalism. In her world, Meghan's recent moves, her breathtaking Paris Fashion Week appearance, her thoughtful Q&A with Fortune, and her private meeting with Vogue's new editor-in-chief, somehow prove her strategy is in disarray. Disarray? Really? How exactly is a woman who co-founded Archewell, produced Emmy-nominated content, launched a chart-topping podcast, and is now shaping a lifestyle brand in chaos? These people aren't reporting, they're projecting. Boshoff's piece dripped with envy and delusion, claiming Meghan is desperate for a magazine cover, that Anna Wintour hates her, and that Harper's Bazaar is merely a consolation prize. But here's what they don't understand. Harper's Bazaar is not a fallback. It's a legacy publication that celebrates women who redefine culture, from Audrey Hepburn to Michelle Obama. And now, Meghan Markle. The Mail can't process that because it doesn't fit their favourite storyline. Meghan wants attention. When in truth, Meghan already has what they crave: relevance, influence and freedom. This is where the magical thinking kicks in. They see Meghan at a fashion show and assume it's vanity. They see her mentoring female founders and call it self-promotion. They see her building a business and call it desperation. Yet when Kate Middleton appears at a gala in sequins, it's royal perfection. When Prince William recycles a speech, it's statesmanlike. The hypocrisy isn't subtle anymore, it's systemic. What truly unnerves them isn't Meghan's style, it's her power. She has cracked the royal code. You can be regal without being controlled. She has shown that compassion, intellect, and independence can coexist, and that terrifies an institution built on hierarchy and silence. The media's treatment of Meghan Markle exposes glaring double standards in royal coverage. While other royals are praised for charity work, Meghan's similar efforts are criticised or dismissed. This bias extends to every aspect of her life, from fashion to personal relationships. Where others are afforded privacy, Meghan faces relentless scrutiny. Such unequal treatment shapes public perception and distorts the truth. Recognizing these double standards is key to understanding the media's role in shaping the narrative. As consumers, we must question the motives behind the headlines and seek the real story. Now, let's clear up the Vogue rumour. The Mail wants you to believe that Anna Wintour snubbed Meghan. Reality check. Meghan was almost certainly offered Vogue and turned it down. Remember, she already made history as the first royal woman to guest edit British Vogue. She didn't pose, she curated. She used that platform to amplify voices of women changing the world, activists, artists, visionaries. That's not a publicity stunt, that's purpose. So if she chooses Harper's Bazaar now, it's because it aligns with her message: empowerment, sustainability, female leadership. The tabloids can't grasp that because they only understand headlines, not integrity. To them, a woman must be either a victim or a villain. But Meghan refuses both roles, and that's her greatest power. Meghan Markle stands out as a symbol of change and progress within the royal family. Her journey from American actress to Duchess has captured the world's attention, and her story is one of courage, resilience, and transformation. Meghan's presence in the royal family has brought a fresh perspective, challenging long-standing traditions and encouraging a more modern, inclusive approach to royal life. Her presence challenges tradition and advocates for inclusivity and empathy. Meghan has consistently used her platform to speak out on issues that matter, from gender equality to racial justice, and she has become a voice for those who have often been overlooked or marginalized. Her advocacy work extends far beyond the palace walls, reaching communities around the world. Through charity, business and advocacy, Meghan has proven herself a force for good. She has launched initiatives supporting women's empowerment, mental health awareness, and education, demonstrating a deep commitment to making a positive impact. Her efforts have inspired countless individuals to get involved and make a difference in their own communities. Her resilience and determination inspire many, showing the power of staying true to one's values. Despite facing intense public scrutiny and criticism, Meghan has remained steadfast, using her experiences to fuel her passion for helping others and advocating for meaningful change. Meghan is not the villain, she's a catalyst for change. Her willingness to speak out and challenge the status quo has sparked important conversations about tradition, progress, and the future of the monarchy. So, my darlings, let's call it by its real name, the Royal Deflection Playbook. When Andrew's scandals erupt, Meghan becomes the smokescreen. When the monarchy trembles, Meghan becomes the shield. But here's the twist. The world is waking up. We see the manipulation. We see the misogyny. And we see a woman who continues to rise above it all with grace and purpose. Meghan Markle isn't desperate for magazine covers, she is the cover story. While the Mail is busy spinning fantasies, she's busy shaping futures. While they cling to their crumbling empire, she's building a new one, grounded in truth, empathy, and strength. And that, my loves, is what truly terrifies them.